Hey, what's happening, everybody? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Going to take a look at one today from New Belgium Brewing. This is their Accumulation. So this is a white India Pale Ale, white IPA, coming in at 6.2% ABV, 70 IBU. Nice looking bottle they have here. Actually a camper covered by snow on the cover there. And they do give you a little bit of information on the label. Flurries of Mosaic and Amarillo hops bring soft fruit and citrus flavor, followed by a layer of bitter in our seasonally suited white IPA. They also give you there an enjoy by date, which is down there in that bottom corner, and that is actually good through January 29th of 2017. So good shape along those lines. Everything else, pretty much your standard government warning type things. And on the back, 100 days to change our ways, protect our winners. POW, it starts this winter at protectourwinners.org. So some type of advertising there. Let's go ahead and get it open and get it into a glass and check it out. So there we go, into one of my glasses designed for IPA type beers. Wow, when you look at that color, it's got a nice golden straw color on it. But look at the carbonation action. It's almost like snowflakes actually, I want to say falling, but they're actually going up and not down. But it's kind of got a nice little glitz on it, I guess you can say. But the head itself came out with a decent sized head that's actually got some good foaminess to it. It looks like it might get a little bit rocky as it breaks down here, but it should leave some nice lacing behind as well. Get the beer to the light and it shines right through for the most part. Very little haze, you can see through to the other side, and it really illuminates as that golden straw color. Get it back up here, it just kind of darkens it down a little bit, but as you can see my head through the glass. As far as the aroma, that's a good smelling beer for sure. I'm getting coming out that initial grapefruit scent that you get with a lot of the IPAs, you know, that tropical citrus type fruit. But it comes out very easily, not having to sniff really hard. It climbs out of the glass nicely. A nice strong aroma presence. Get like a little bit of what I would consider like a pineapple or a mango. Really does hit that tropical and citrus from the notes from the hops they actually use for this one. Real nice job there. But kind of your typical type smelling. One thing I will say it does remind me of is almost something like the natural green teas that you can get. Like those Lipton green teas you can buy the 64 ounce jug or whatever. And it's no sweetener or anything added to it. It's just kind of the whatever, I don't know, let's say sunlight thing. But however they actually make it without adding the sweeteners to it. And it's all natural. It kind of reminds me of that kind of tea a little bit, but very pleasant there. And I do get some of the dankness in the background as well. I'm getting some of that pine type scent. And as it's warming up a little bit more, it's starting to come out a little bit. As far as the taste, nice flavor burst up front for sure. Not too much bitterness on the front part of the tongue like you usually get. You do pick it up though on the swallow. I do have a little bit of the bitterness action there, but it goes down without much harshness. I held that one a little bit longer. Now I do get a little bit more of that bitterness on the tongue, but it jumps off nicely through the mouth. I'm getting a nice action up around the cheek area. Flavors really are taking over, causing a nice sensation. I'm picking up some of that taste from the hops. It's got my kind of cheeks tingling. A nice presence there. As far as the body, a nice medium body beer. Carbonation actually isn't too bad. Sits pretty nice on the palate, not too over carbonated. You can now see the lacing that I made mention for earlier. And the head is actually still hanging in there nicely too, so that's a good thing. Not really any thinness with it, which is nice. Yeah, it goes down really easy. And in the taste, I'm tasting more of kind of that pineness as well. But the one thing I'm liking about this beer is that it is actually causing some pretty good mouth action. And not as much on the astringency, which I'm getting a little bit of astringency on the back end. But it's got my cheeks actually working nicely. Really enjoying the flavors and everything being presented by this beer. Excuse me. Now carbonation is starting to kick up a little bit there, so starting to feel that a little bit more. But yeah, the more it's going down, the more it opens up. That bitterness is starting to grow more on that front end. So it's not one you want to really take right from the fridge. I should have probably sat this out for a few minutes. But now a few more minutes in, big initial bitterness to the front, and then on the back end goes down. The duration is actually really good though. Duration is probably a nice average to long duration that I'm getting there. So you can sit this down and really enjoy it, and you're still gonna have those flavors kicking around for a good long period. All in all, a pretty decent beer from New Belgium. First time I've actually had this one. Definitely fits everything you kind of want with that IPA type level. And you're still getting a little bit of that, I would say, fruitiness, but the fruitiness is kind of tapered down. A little bit more of a drier type taste as well on the back end. But all in all, a decent white IPA. Again, this is the Accumulation White India Pale Ale. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Put some comments in the comment section. But overall, I think it's pretty decent. I'd drink it again. If you happen to have it, just let me know. Put some comments in the comment section. But with that being said, I appreciate you swinging by to check out another video. I'm going to go ahead and finish drinking this one. I look forward to catching you on the next one. And hopefully you like what you saw. If so, make sure you like or comment, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. And I will see you next time. Keep drinking good craft beers. Cheers.